9-to-5 RAC mechanic 5 days a week, I catch him on the weekends, and Mark Pope is a title-winning racing driver. His meteoric rise to racing glory saw him seeded in this year's World Championships, but just 2 weeks before the event he was told his car was ineligible and he was forced to pull out. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Mark finished 5th in the British Championship and this week has the chance to become the Supreme Champion at the end of season finale. I spoke to him in preparation for the race.
Well, this week is the last meeting of the year, so like I said, we've qualified near the front of the grid, so hopefully we stand a good chance, on the front. Everyone else is behind us, so it's ours to lose.
With the love of cars since he can remember, Mark became a mechanic by the age of 19, but he didn't find himself behind the racing wheel until much later in life. He told me of how he stumbled upon the sport which he now calls his passion.
Basically, a friend of mine was racing, or he has been racing for years, a national hot rod racer, and he had a spare car for one weekend, and I used the spare car. Went out there, done fairly well, and got into it that way and started building my own cars and stemmed from that really.
His talent for racing seemingly runs in the family, with 12-year-old son Ethan already established in the Mini Stock Society. While most 12-year-olds drive their cars on Xbox, Ethan spends his time competing against and beating racers up to 4 years his senior. He told me what he loves about the sport.
Well, the adrenaline's just good and it's fast and it's just fun really.
I went along with Mark to the end of season Supreme Finale, where he was starting 3rd on the grid. He needed a first place finish to claim the championship, but his title hopes came to a crashing end when he was put in the wall on lap 4.
That was a pretty good start. A bit wet, it's really greasy out there. Got up to 2nd place. Someone coming in the back of me pushed me on, too wet to stop, and went straight in the wall. Game over.
Mark's failure may be the fortune of all those hoping to emulate him, as he told me of his plans to support his son and invest in the next generation of the sport.
Well, I was going to stop this year to get Ethan going, and take Ethan away whenever I possibly can, most weekends, take him further up the line, racing at some other tracks, get him plenty of track time, and hopefully he'll bounce on even further than he did this year.
And with a championship winning dad like Mark Pope, the future of one young Cornish driver is in safe hands.